Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at noon starts now.
As investigators work to determine a motive in the Colorado grocery store mass shooting, troubling information is coming to light about how the shooter may have been able to get his hands on an assault rifle. Plus, rainy stretch. Today is the beginning of a few days with some much needed spring rain. Another big day for many people at Ford Field as they get their COVID-19 vaccines. You're looking at live pictures from Sky 4 high and over the stadium right now. That does top our news this noon. It is a big day in the city of Detroit. The more vaccines that people are getting, the closer we are getting to recovering and getting back to some normalcy in our daily lives. Tuesday was what officials called the soft opening of the mass vaccination clinic over at Ford Field. Today, it is officially opening day, where thousands will be vaccinated. Sean Lay is outside of Ford Field. And Sean, the soft opening went off without a hitch. How's it going today?
Well, Sky 4 really told a good story. If you have an appointment today or in the coming days, if you look behind me at the main gate here, very quiet here, but that does not mean people aren't coming. People are coming on a steady basis, and the appointment schedule is working just right for them. If you have an appointment, you come down, free parking, go inside, register, even if you're already registered, but register, get your shot, wait, and then come back out. But what we're starting to now hear is why this is so personal to people and so important to come down and now get this shot. With the Ford Field mass vaccination site opening today, this is what we will see for the next 8 weeks. Appointments being made, people heading in, getting their shot, waiting to see if there are any reactions, then heading home until the next date to get their second shot. What's it look like right now? The target early on is to get to Detroiters once a COVID hotspot and try to get shots into as many arms as possible. Cynthia Collins and Clarence Fair made sure they got their appointments. They were in and out in no time. This is important to them.
Because I wanted to get my shot done as soon as possible, so I came down here today.
You had no reservations?
Nope.
What would you tell others that may have reservations?
Get the shot. You need it. Protect the people around you.
Back here live, we're going to be here all day. People will be sharing their stories with us about why it's so important for them and their loved ones to come down and get the shot, and what the past year, how COVID has touched so many lives. But Ron, as you can see, just a very quiet setup here where you come in, get your shot, and come out. So if you have an appointment, this is what it's going to look like right now. Back to you.
All right, Sean, so good to hear, and it certainly is an emotional moment for so many people finally getting their opportunity to get the vaccine. Thank you, Sean. Turning our attention to the coronavirus, the United States passes 29,928,000 cases, and more than 543,000 people have died from this virus. As always, this is the latest statistics we're getting from Johns Hopkins University database. Here at home, we are expecting new coronavirus cases, as we do each day. We'll get those this afternoon and pass them along to you in later editions of Local 4. Also today, the White House is holding a summit on how to get kids back into the classroom, all kids, quickly and safely. And President Biden is expected to announce that $81 billion in funds will be made immediately available for school reopenings. Let's switch gears, turn our attention outside. It seemed a bit breezy when we were talking with Sean Lay. As we can see, there's a mix of clouds and sun, and it's still warm out. Let's check in with Brandon. And I know we're also preparing for severe weather season today as well.
We are, and we don't have any severe weather, but it's all part of Severe Weather Awareness Week. And it makes such a difference what direction those winds are coming from. As you saw Sean Lay enjoying a warming wind out of the south. Temps are in the low and middle 60s in all 4 zones. Those south winds are 10 to 20 and gusting 25 to almost 35 miles an hour. And that will be the case through the rest of the afternoon, on our way into the low 70s with a little more sunshine coming at us, and numbers with that warming wind could get even warmer than room temperature. Also at 1 o'clock today, This is what we were talking about earlier. This is a statewide tornado drill just to make sure that all of the equipment in our municipalities is working as far as the outdoor warning sirens. So at 1 o'clock, we will be hearing that. Good time also to go over your severe weather at home plan. Well, you see a pretty thick batch of clouds over the area right now, but the wider view does show some breakage in those clouds. Our fear, Rhonda, is with these winds about and any flare-ups, isolated pop-ups through the late afternoon, early evening could have some gusty winds, but most of us won't see a drop.
All right, Brandon, thank you. We'll check in with you with that full forecast shortly. Meanwhile, we want to get to the investigation. Investigators are now combing through the background of the man accused of killing 10 people in Boulder, Colorado at a supermarket. They are trying to determine the motive for these shootings. Meanwhile, as Katie Beck reports, we now know more about the victims of that rampage and the community that was torn apart by the senseless acts of violence.
The investigation into the terrifying tragedy in Boulder continues as police are working around the clock to determine the why in all of this. What was the motivation behind the shooter in this case, and what do they need to piece together in terms of a timeline? Through court records, we have learned that they have searched the shooter's car, his home, and his social media accounts to try and look for any indication as to what may have caused him to take the lives of 10 innocent people. They are reviewing all of that, and we are hopeful that we'll hear more details today. In the meantime, this community is stricken with grief, devastating impacts, and feeling the loss of those individuals lost in the shooting. There are makeshift memorials and vigils, and folks here are paying their respects to those, as so many Colorado communities have done in the past. The investigation will continue, and we're hopeful to have more details later today. In Boulder, I'm Katie Beck for NBC News.
All right, Katie, thank you. Right now, we are also learning new information about how the suspect acquired that assault weapon used in the rampage. According to a Washington Post report, back in 2018, the city of Boulder banned assault weapons. It was a way to prevent mass shootings like the one that killed 17 people at a high school in Parkland, Florida earlier that year. A group of people backed by the National Rifle Association sued the city over it, and a judge struck down the ban 10 days before the rampage. According to the arrest affidavit, the Boulder shooter bought the weapon used 6 days before the shooting. Police have yet to say whether the ordinance would have prevented the suspect from buying or possessing the weapon within city limits. This morning, Attorney General Dana Nessel testified about the threat of domestic terrorism in front of a congressional panel. In front of the Homeland Security Subcommittee on Intelligence and Counterterrorism, Nessel talked about several recent cases in Michigan. The Attorney General says that her office has issued charges for threats against public officials in 5 separate cases. She focused most of her time on the plot to kidnap and kill Governor Whitmer, calling for more federal resources.
That is why you saw, and as we've talked about, we had more cases that were charged by us at the Department of Attorney General at the state level than we had federally. And a big part of that, of course, is because, quite honestly, we did not have the federal laws available. Had the plot been just to execute the governor, the federal authorities might not have had any charges at all. Had it not involved kidnapping.
Nessel also says that the AG's office had to establish special procedures because they've taken so many threat complaints. The Washtenaw County Sheriff's Office remains on scene for a barricaded gunman situation that's happening in the area of Meadow Drive and Gale Road in Superior Township. Police are saying that the man there is suffering from a mental health crisis and assaulted his parents this morning. We're told that he's armed, wearing a flak jacket, and has multiple bullet magazines strapped to his body. Deputies safely evacuated the family, but the man remains inside of that home with all of that weaponry. Still to come, North Korea conducts its first weapons test since President Biden took office. How the president is reacting to the provocation.
The coronavirus likes to hang out in our mouth and nose, so make sure your mask covers both. Get a tight fit over the bridge of your nose and make sure there are no gaps on the side. Going nose out is a no-go and an easy way to spread this virus.